Some of the biggest moments of last year's Super Bowl weren't any of the plays or calls on the field, but rather the field itself, as we saw some players slipping and sliding around. The NFL is looking forward to not seeing that this year.
Last year, a brand new hybrid grass turf was introduced for the Super Bowl, but it may have been the cause of a few extra slips and falls during the big game.
Now, the biggest question's always been what caused those players to slide around so we can prevent that from happening again. There's possibly a few reasons here. The main culprit for that, for a lot of people, is probably that new grass they used on the field last year. It was a brand new hybrid for that turf, but still connected to that, maybe a few other reasons because of that new grass. There may have been too much moisture on the field, and some even thought maybe too much paint from all the logos there, but it was likely a combination of all of these that led to some of those extra slips.
Much of the focus is on the new hybrid grass used for the turf. I spoke with Jim Keevan today, who is the owner of Select Turf in Jefferson City, who grows these types of natural grasses for athletic fields. He says that last year's turf was a hybrid of a synthetic grass and Bermuda grass adapted for the desert conditions. This was meant to be more durable, but also included a layer of ryegrass that is known to be somewhat more slick. Keevan also noted that the days leading up to the game likely had an impact. As more practice was underway on the turf, it was already in somewhat worn condition by the big game.
The NFL is monitoring that turf ahead of the game more closely this year to make sure it's still up to par for this weekend's big game, hopefully seeing less of those slides. Reporting for tonight's ABC 17 Storm Track Insider, I'm meteorologist Nate Splater.